As the coronavirus lockdowns begin to ease, boxing's welterweight division is ready for a big-time comeback with Errol Spence Jr. leading the way.
Please welcome
the unified IBF and WBC champ and pound-for-pound contender has been out of action since a drink driving accident in October of 2019. This will be his first fight back, and he's not taking it easy. Spence has signed on to face the former junior welter and welterweight champ Danny Garcia in Garcia's second bout of 2020. It's an outstanding fight that Spence can't take lightly. The more experienced Garcia has just 2 losses. One, a split decision to the former welterweight king Keith Thurman, and the other, a decision to the former champ Sean Porter, whom Spence just beat by split decision. Spence versus Garcia is booked for this November 21 at an as-yet undecided location. With any luck, the pandemic won't get in its way. Not to be outdone is the other standout fighter in the welterweight division, the 3-weight world champ Terence Crawford, and Bud is going after a legend. The WBO champ wants the current WBA and former 8-weight champion Manny Pacquiao in a unification bout of epic proportions. But according to Crawford's promoter Bob Arum of Top Rank, the deal is far from done. Crawford will fight in November, either the 14th or the 21st, and we're looking at opponents, explained the veteran promoter. Obviously, if it's Pacquiao and we can do the fight, which is a big ask, where am I going to put it? Pacquiao is capable of selling out stadiums and achieving huge live gate revenues. And while Top Rank and ESPN have restarted boxing in Las Vegas at the MGM Grand, they've done so without a live audience due to the current COVID-19 restrictions. Arum is understandably wary of losing such a huge revenue stream, and we can assume Pacquiao is too, which means Crawford may have to find another opponent. At the moment, the former welterweight champ Kilbrook has been in contact with Arum and is the possible frontrunner to replace the Pac-Man. But for now, fingers crossed, Crawford gets the money fight he's after. Speaking of money, Eddie Hearn and Matchroom Sport's Backyard Gamble seems to have paid off in their efforts to bring boxing back to Britain. A shame the same can't be said for Frank Warren. The two promoters held England's first major boxing events since the lockdown began. Hearn's show averaged 93,000 viewers without a major name on the card. Warren's card, however, averaged only 3,000. For Matchroom, Eddie Hearn, Dylan White, and Alexander Povetkin, those numbers are a good start to fight camp. The White-Povetkin finale is almost guaranteed to do much better numbers, which is outstanding news for another Matchroom heavyweight too. The unified champ Anthony Joshua will defend his titles against contender Kubrat Pulev in the first week of December after being postponed due to the virus. We know AJ's only going to fight once this year, so we want to give ourselves the best opportunity to bring in a crowd, Hearn told ESPN, and that would obviously be the later the better. While the fight was originally scheduled for Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in London, it's highly unlikely they'll get permission to fill anything close to that in size by December. But at least it's still happening. And in the UFC, Derek Brunson derailed the Edmund Shabazian hype train with a third-round stoppage in the main event of UFC Fight Night 173. In the promotion's first event in the States since Fight Island, Brunson made it clear that he isn't a man to be overlooked in the increasingly heated middleweight division. And speaking of, the former middleweight champ Robert Whittaker has signed on for his next fight, just 1 week after his 5-round war against Darren Till. Whittaker will face Jared Cannonier this October at UFC 234 in an eliminator to see who gets the next shot at the title. Former Invicta champ Jennifer Maia took home a performance bonus from UFC Fight Night 173 for subbing JJ Calderwood in the first round. Vicente Luque took home the other bonus thanks to a nasty knee. And Bobby Green's 3-round win over Lendo Venata won them Fight of the Night. And in the boxing, Angelo Leo claimed the WBO junior featherweight strap after his original opponent, Stephen Fulton, was forced out of the bout with corona.
Thanks for watching. And remember, if you want more fight sports in your life, just hit the subscribe button.